Would you say it's weird that my wife and I sleep in separate rooms? I work early and long hours. Need rest. We have 3 small kids. 5 total. She's a homemaker, so she sleeps more during the day. When she has chances. I can't afford to have my rest disturbed. But it's no big deal. For those curious, my wife and I smash almost every day. While this doesn't work for every couple, it works for some, so no, not weird. I would not say it's weird. I'd say it sounds like a practical arrangement and a healthy relationship. My partner and I have our own bedrooms, each with our own ensuite bathroom. But we frequently have sleepovers. Whatever works for your specific situation. I sleep in the same room as mine every night. And we haven't smashed in years. So weird or not? You want to trade? Separate rooms in my house as well. Snoring. Bed hogging. Offset schedules. It has kept our relationship intact. My husband and I have been sleeping separately for over 16 years. He is a snorer. It sounds like I'm sleeping next to a chainsaw. I also roll a lot in my sleep and like to sprawl. But any movements by him wake me immediately if I manage to fall asleep before his snoring begins. He likes a hot room. I like a frigid room, etc. So maybe weird to some. But I have slept much better these last 16 years than I ever did our first 6 years of bed sharing. My spouse snores. So does their cat. If anything, the cat is louder. We sleep in separate bedrooms. Me and my wife have opposite schedules. She works graveyard and I work 9-5. We also both snore. We have a spare bedroom, and when we are both home we will regularly sleep in other rooms. We enjoy cuddling and laying together. But we also understand sleep is sleep. And if either needs it, sleeping in another room is no problem. Nope. Lots of couples do this for lots of different reasons. I have found it to be more common among friends, peers the older I get. I'm going to tell you right now. She doesn't get as much sleep as you think. With 5 young kids, she's busy all day. Nah. My wife and I sleep in separate rooms. We sleep so much better. If I ever decide to live with someone I'm dating, it's gonna have to be 2 bedrooms. Sometimes it's very hard for me to fall asleep and I toss and turn. And my anxiety goes haywire because I'm afraid I'll keep my partner awake. It has nothing to do with anyone but me. The man who understands that and accepts me for it has my entire heart. You guys play Smash Bros every day. You had me agreeing with you until the 3 kids smash every day bit. Why lie? Sleeping separately isn't weird, but do you not help with the 3 small kids at night? If she's getting most of her rest of a day while watching small kids, then I don't know how she's getting much rest at all. How small are the kids? Haha. My grandparents did and were happily and affectionately married for 60 years. Sounds great to me. I share a room with my husband unless they are snoring. In which case into the guest room I go. We have opposite sleep schedules as well. He works early in the morning and I work later at night. I feel like if the guest room had a better bed I'd just move in someday. Lol. My parents have been married over 60 years. For the past several they have slept in separate rooms. My dad is a night owl and stays up until 4 a.m. which is only shortly before my mom gets up. They love each other and do loads of things together still, but this way they can both sleep on their preferred schedule without disturbing each other. I say whatever works for you. Nope, my husband snores so bad so we sew it now too. How does your wife sleep more during the day with 3 kids? My parents keep separate beds and bedrooms. Not weird. They function completely different considering Dad used to work night shift and watches TV to fall asleep. Mom is a light sleeper. No. I wish this was more normalized, I promise you. My partner likes me a whole lot more when I get a full night's sleep and some alone time. Normal for some. Hell no, brother. You do you. 2030s. What's the point in being in a relationship if you sleep in separate bedrooms? 3040s. I have such a great sleep when I rarely get to sleep alone. 40. Fully understand why people have their own room. Sign me up and let me get some much needed sleep. I always wondered if this would be a deal breaker for my future wife. I would prefer to sleep alone and struggle to sleep with someone else. My parents have slept in separate beds for years and have an incredible marriage. Definitely works just fine for some people. My husband and I talk about doing this all the time. When we get to sleep alone, we sleep so much better. Nope. Sleep is vitally important. Nobody is going to really think anything of it. Lots of people have to do this in order to keep the marriage happy. If it works for y'all, then it works. Don't let other people make you feel uncomfortable about it. I hate sharing my king-size bed with anyone. Growing up, I had to share beds with siblings because we were poor. Now I don't let anyone share my bed except my dog. But he doesn't try shove his penis inside me in the middle of the night. I wouldn't trade that for all the money in the world. No. It's not weird in the slightest. The only people who would consider this weird are those who are insecure or codependent. Hell no. Bro, we both snore like drunken sailors. We do sometimes because I have insomnia and read books on my tablet. And she hates the screen brightness. If it works for you, it works. Don't worry about what's weird or not. Space can be beneficial to couples when done in a practical way and the relationship is stable and healthy. If it works for y'all and you're not fighting or drifting apart, why not? I don't think it's weird because it works for you. I'd think it was weird if you guys were unhappy with the situation. My grandparents did this for years until they moved into a 1-bedroom apartment at a retirement community. Mostly because my grandma snored like a garbage truck, at least that's what I thought it was when I had to share a room with her when I was a teenager, and my grandpa had a lot of health issues that had him up several times a night. They were married 65 years. Nope. I developed insomnia during my first pregnancy. So I slept in another room to not keep my wife awake. 2. I've mostly gotten over it. But now she snores. We're hoping to have me move back into the same room eventually. But our trial run while out of our house has me sleeping on the couch most nights to escape the snores. Not weird at all. I worked 12-hour shifts that rotated from days to nights every week for years. And I pretty much built myself a pitch-black soundproof room in the basement just for sleeping. No. It's not weird to me at all. I'm autistic and it's really hard for me to sleep next to someone. So I don't. But there are tons of reasons why separate beds can be healthy. Someone snores, has a CPAP machine, conflicting work schedules, or just plain like sleeping alone. As long as you are intimate in snuggles and sexy times, then I think it's perfectly healthy to sleep alone. Relationships are tailored to the people in them. What works for you works for you.